In the last video I showed you 8 different ways to turn with this Gumby, and now I'm going to show you these variations in detail. Again, I'm not explaining how this Gumby works. I have another tutorial out there, so if you are not familiar with this, check out this other tutorial. You find the link in the description. The first version I'm going to show you is, I think, the most intuitive one. At least when I see people turning with it, the first part is probably this, and this one. It combines opposite direction of movement and initiating the move with opposite arm and leg moving. Opposite directions means when I'm starting here on the surface side, walking over towards the dragon tree and then back again, and I start here stepping this way, my body movement goes towards the dragon tree and this rotation, but the whip movement, the movement of the Gumby, starts towards the sofa. So you get these different directions of movement. When I start here with stepping facing the camera, so facing you, and I start around here with my first step, both hand and leg will always pass there on the camera side. So no matter what I do, it's always stepping going here, and also the hand movement is going on there, on that side. If you have an imaginary line here, they will always stay on the camera side of this line. Now, how to do this? To initiate how it feels, just bring your opposite arm and knee together. So the super side leg, the dragon tree side hand, and bring the hand to that knee. Then you continue the movement. The hand goes up here behind the opposite elbow, and the leg continues its step here to this position where you got the whip behind your back. Then from here, again, silver side leg and dragon tree side hand are moving. You can imagine that you have a thread between your hand and your heel, and this hand will just pull this heel to that position behind the other leg. So you're crossing here behind you, you're not crossing in front of you. So to here, or you can imagine you have a staff between that heel and your hand, and that foot would be kicking this hand up behind. And then you continue the movement to here. Once again, hand and knee meet, continue the movement to here, and then either you kick the hand up or you pull the heel behind to here, continue, and back to where you started. Back the other way. Now it's the dragon tree side leg and the sofa side hand which are moving. Again, they're always passing on the camera side from my perspective. So again, same thing. Hand and knee meet. Continue the movement to here, and then either you imagine pulling that heel behind or kicking the hand up to here. Continue that move. Hand and knee meet. Continue that move. Pulling or kicking, and you're on the sofa side again. Now, same thing, starting showing it from behind. Again, sofa side leg and dragon tree side hand are moving. This time they are always passing towards the table. Once again, same thing. Hand and knee meet. Continue the movement from here. Either the heel is kicking the hand up or the hand is pulling the heel to here. Turning around. Hand and knee meet. Continue their movement. Pulling up or kicking to here. And on the dragon tree side, again, switch sides, hand and knee meet, this time surface side hand, dragon tree side leg, hand and knee meet. Continue the movement, kicking or pulling, continue the movement, hand and knee meet, kicking or pulling. There you are. All the variations of turning by linear stepping, I think, is the most narrow looking one, because they have these positions where you're just in one line, like so. And maybe it's the most funky one, because you can start to add some stepping, or if you don't pass like this in this order but add some other stepping, and it can look like this. But you can also maybe dance to some really sad ballad and do it like this. Well, just play around with it, find your own way to dance with it. Well, that's it for this first version.